Hi, it's Danny from Danny's Sports Bar here in Pattaya, looking ahead at the week in the world of sports. And after a really exciting third round of the FA Cup, we go back this week to the Premier League. And we start of the Premier League weekend, 7:30 on Saturday, with the Manchester Derby. Always an interesting game, and of course, plenty to play for this year. Manchester United, they've changed managers. We have a caretaker manager there right now in Darren Fletcher. But obviously, for them playing against Manchester City, one of the biggest games of their season. For Manchester City, it's a crucial game. Their last three Premier League games before they broke for the FA Cup, they only had draws. Arsenal were able to pull away with a 6-point lead at the top of the table. Later on Saturday night, Arsenal played Nottingham Forest, which has been a struggling team. You would figure they're going to win. Manchester City really need to get 3 points in this game to keep pace against their biggest rival. They need that win. So that's the start of the weekend. We've got a bunch of games at 10 o'clock, then that Arsenal game later at 12:30. Now, I say we're going right to the Premier League, but before that, this week is the semifinals, the first leg of the semifinals of the Carabao Cup. Manchester City also involved in that tonight, Tuesday night, 3 a.m. Manchester City are playing Newcastle. Newcastle, you may remember, broke a long trophy drought by winning the Carabao Cup last year. Now they're in it again in the semifinals. They start off against Manchester City. It's a two-leg semifinal, as it has been for several years, but this is the first leg. The second semifinal, Wednesday night late, 3 a.m. again, Chelsea and Arsenal, first leg of that. The second legs of those will be in early February. So nothing decided for sure this week, but important games there. Also this week, we get to tennis. Tennis is not a sport we show all that much of during this year at Danny's Sports Bar, but for the majors, it changes. And the first major of the year is the Australian Open in Melbourne. First round play starts this coming Sunday. It's a 15-day tournament, Sunday through Sunday, and the first round starts on Sunday. They start early in the morning our time, but of course, being in the tennis majors, there'll be a daytime session and a nighttime session. When we open at 12 noon, the daytime session will still be going. About 2 or 3 in the afternoon, they'll switch over to the nighttime session, and we'll have tennis all through to the early evening hours here, starting on Sunday and then through next week and the week after, leading up to the quarterfinals, semifinals, and eventually the women's and men's final on that Saturday and Sunday, a couple of weeks on. So that's going on this week. Premier League, Carabao Cup. We've got the NFL playoffs going. Not sure yet whether we're going to be able to show any of the games live. The start times this week, the earliest start time Sunday is 3 a.m. for the Texans and Patriots. We may show that game. Keep track with us later in the week, and we'll let you know on that. The other games, late night, but we will be showing replays as the day goes on. So, plenty going on this week. Come see us here at Danny's.